And we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up. What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Mentoring. Today, we're talking about list growth again. We seem to be on this kind of thing this month, right? Well, it's because it's list growth month. If you've been struggling to grow your email list, if you are not quite sure how to grow your email list or why you should grow your email list, well, that's what we've been covering all month long, and we still have plenty of goodness to go. Today's all about the components of what makes a really good lead magnet. So hang on in, because we've got some really great value. But first off, let me know where you're joining us from out there in the big wide world. Just let us know in the chat box below. And also, I'd like to say hi to the VIPs that are slowly making their way into the room. Hi. There's our beautiful VIPs starting to jump on in. Some of them like to watch outside and then come in at the end of the teaching segment. Hey, Deborah. Hey, June. Cat's hiding in the background. It's nice and early for Cat. Usually she's swimming with the fishes. So if you are a VIP, then you just need to head to sparkleclassacademy.com/Zoom links and then click on the Mentoring with Sally link, and that'll bring you in. If you're struggling to get in, then what you'll need to do is to make sure you log in to the Sparkle Class Academy first. So go to sparkleclassacademy.com/login and then go to the Zoom links one. And Kat's actually put them across the top of the website now. I'm going to show you some pretty cool updates later on as well for what we've been putting onto the website to make your navigation through the Sparkle world a little bit easier. All right, guys. So if you're new, we love to welcome new members into the Sparkle world. So make sure you comment somewhere. Left, right, up, down, side. Depends where you are, where you're watching from. Let us know that you're new. And if you are a sparkler, you know what to do. You drop me some sparkle love, some sparkles and purple hearts. That goes a long way. Awesome, guys. Well, this is what happens every single week. I go live. So the first hour of our live session, I teach you a little something, and then we do live Q&A. Then also we then go dark. We go to the dark side of the Sparkle world, and we will be looking at, answering questions for all the VIP. So I literally every week, except for public holidays, 5 weeks over Christmas, and when I'm sick. But other than that, I'm here every single week, 2 hours for you. Well, an hour out here and an extra hour for our VIPs as well. If you're interested in finding out more, just send us an email, drop us a link, do a DM, all the things, and we can let you know about what the VIP room is and how to get in. All right, well, let's dig into today's content. Are you struggling to grow your email list? Do you know you need to create a lead magnet, but what type of lead magnet should you create? Which lead magnet will actually maximize your growth? Well, I'm going to answer some of those questions for you today in this session, where we're going to talk about the key components that you should ensure is part of your lead magnet that will ensure that it maximizes your growth. Not only grows your email list, but in return, it also will grow your bank account and your revenue. Because a lead magnet is literally just saying, hey, I'm over here, come and check out my things, right? You give away a little bit of free content, and in return, a person gives you their email address so that that's showing you that at least they're a little bit interested in what it is that you do. And to ensure that that lead magnet is going to convert, is going to, give you quality leads, and also take them from that free content into whatever your next offer is, we have some things you want to ensure are actually included into that lead magnet. So today I'm going to run through with you the most critical components of a lead magnet that will actually maximize your list growth. As we just discussed, first off, your lead magnet has to be free, because at the beginning, people don't really know you yet. And the questions that you ask about, like we always say, ask a yes question to make people click the button. Like, are you struggling with? Do you need help with? Are you overwhelmed by? And if they say yes, in return, you send them this free content. And this free content, one, it helps them in a little way, but two, it lets you know that this person actually is struggling with or having problems with that particular thing. Now, they may not yet be ready to buy, but by them typing in their email address, what that's doing is telling you they're at least in one of the three buyer stages. One is, there's something niggling around in the back of their head. They're just doing a little bit of research. Maybe it's something they're interested in. Maybe it's not. The next step up is they are now really doing research. They're making comparisons. They're trying to, see who's a good fit for them. And the third one is they're in that much pain, or they've done all their research and they're ready to buy. So we have to keep showing up as people move through those different stages of the buyer's journey. So first off, we have to ensure that the content that we first deliver to those types of people that don't yet know us, that it is free. The second thing is we want to deliver it immediately. Now, there are lots of ways in which you can deliver the content to them. One, as soon as they opt in, they go to another page, and on that page is the free content. The other one is it's delivered like in a browser, that way. But the best way that I highly recommend is that you deliver it in an email. Now, the reason for this is because in your email, as they're coming through the funnel, what you want to do is you don't actually want them to fall out of the funnel, because the most underutilized part of the marketing funnel is actually the thank you page. You see, they've opted in, and then if you just put the freebie on the thank you page, what can happen is they just consume the content and they're off. What you want to do is don't miss that opportunity of the thank you page to actually present them with another offer or another step towards you. And usually it's in one of two ways. We ask them to give up a little bit of their time, or we ask them to give up a little bit of their money, because everything in life is a trade-off of time or money. So really, honestly, this is what I always recommend. If you're making less than $10,000, even $20,000 a month, you should be offering them a little bit of your time and you taking a little bit of their time, and that is with a free consult, discovery session, whatever you want to call it, but having a conversation with somebody. You're more likely to convert them and actually get them and understand them much, much better than you would just through backwards and forwards emails. All right, the next thing that we have is when you do put together this lead magnet, you want to ensure that the content is easily consumable. So you don't want to supply them with like a 300-page manifesto. Like ebooks are really gone these days. You know, we've got the age of reels and stories. It's like we have the attention of a goldfish. We want easily consumable content that doesn't take us too long. And also, because the content is free, they don't actually value it as much as they would if they paid for the content. So you want it to be something that they can consume within around sort of 5 to 10 minutes. And then that brings us to the next thing, is you want to ensure that it is action driven. So you give them something to do. They need to have something to do, whether it be a checklist or, share something in a Facebook group or whatever it is that you do in this lead magnet. You want to ensure that they have to actually do something. Reading it and then not having them to actually take any action isn't actually showing them what you can do, how to make them take that next step towards you. So always having some kind of activity or something that they need to be doing. And then, of course, that activity itself actually creates a little mini win or an improvement of some sort. So what they have done with that action is they have seen now that you can help them solve a problem. Right? Now, it doesn't have to be a huge problem. You can't expect to solve a massive problem in 5 to 10 minutes worth of content, right? But at least a little tiny win. Think about if somebody had 15 minutes to spare with you, and you got to sit down and you spend the first 5 minutes kind of having a chat and, catching up. And then you've only got 10 minutes to share a really helpful tip with them. What would that tip be based on the problem that that person has? So what is the problem that you solve for your customers? And you've only got 10 minutes to spend with them. What would you share with them? What's a hot tip or a checklist or a small resource that you would give them that would actually give them improvement? And then finally, we cannot forget, it has to have a CTA. What is a CTA? It's a call to action, right? We need to tell them what to do next. But we want to make this call to action super clear. Not ambiguous, not beating around the bush, not sort of kind of maybe if you'd like to sort of think about this thing. No, click the button, book an appointment. Tell them exactly what they need to do. You see, the reason why they're reaching out to you as a coach, consultant, or course creator is they want somebody to just tell them what to do. What is that next step? And that's what you want to do. You want to be very blatantly obvious what is the next step. Even if you're just posting online, right? You've delivered free content in some content online. So you've delivered it immediately, right? They've consumed it within 5 to 10 minutes. You've given them an action to do. You've created a little mini win. And then you could just as simply say, comment below. Yes, right? That is telling them, not even you be more clear. Don't just go comment below with the word yes. Be as specific as you can. And you know what the cool thing about automation is if you are doing it via posts, say on Facebook, you can actually hook that into an automation that then delivers the more content in messenger bots, for example. And then you take over from the bot. We create human-to-human connections after that, but the bot can at least get the conversation going, pull them into your inbox for you, and then you can get in there and get to know them in the inbox. But eventually, I highly recommend that you take them from that bot and that conversation in the DMs to an actual call. And you know what the great thing about this day and age is with the pandemic and all the things that are going on? People know what Zoom is. They're not scared to get into Zoom most of the time now. Like back in the day when I first started the business, I used to have to send a instructional video and how to get people into Zoom. Like, what is this Zoom thing you're speaking about? And now I wish I had shares in it. So, the goal is to maximize that list growth is to ensure that 1, the content is free. 2, that you deliver it to them immediately. Don't make them wait. 3, that it is easily consumable. Okay, it's free. They won't value it as much as something they pay for. 4, that it's action driven. Make them do something. Get that shit done, baby. And then you give them a little win and create some sort of improvement. You can't take them all the way to complete transformation, but you can give them a little something to make them feel better. And then, of course, make sure you've got that CTA, which allows them to take another or choose. They choose. You can't force them, but you can tell them exactly what that next step is towards you. And as I said, I always recommend going into conversations because having conversations with real humans with a smile, showing your passion, your enthusiasm, the love for what you do will sell your products and services like nothing else. You can post across social, you can put videos, you can do all the things everyone's telling you to do, but nothing will sell your product, show your passion, your love, your the inner sparkle that you have for what you do than actually face-to-face conversation with a smile. And when you start talking about what it is that you love, it will shine through. Even if you don't have any sales training, you should at least be closing 20% of the time in those conversations just through sharing and helping people. So my goal for you guys today is to put a post out there. Let's all, and make sure you tag me as well so I can come and check it out. Put a post out there somewhere across social and think, can I check all of these boxes? Just a standard social media post. I don't even want you to go and create a lead magnet with an opt-in. I just want you to create engagement with a call to action. Okay. Give them a little tip and then ask them to, does this resonate with you? Comment below. And you could start a conversation with that person who takes the time to comment below, because if they have literally not just scrolled past and stopped for a moment to type, they're probably interested to learn a little more. So that's my challenge for you guys today. Make sure you tag me and let me know how you go. Or if you're in any of our communities, take a screenshot and share it inside of the community and show us that you did complete today's action task. Whenever you're listening to this, okay? Whenever you're listening to this, post it in the elites or inside of any of our groups, really. Or if you're in Discord, which is where all the cool kids hang out, make sure you post it in there as well. All right, so there we go. That is the most critical parts to really maximize your list growth when it comes to developing your lead magnet. Now, what we're going to do is head on over to the VIPs. Now, as always, I've got to take a moment, go to the VIPs and make sure all my sounds are in the right place. So you need that one and I need that one. All right, let's hope it works. Who would like to share a key takeaway with us today? I'm looking for 3, so there's not many of you in here at the moment. So I'm going to call out Jacqueline. Jacqueline, what is a key takeaway for you, lovely?
That I got on the tail end of it. I have to go back and listen to it. I'm going like, this is the one I need. Those tips that you've given. I need them. By me pretty much starting from scratch when it comes to a lead magnet, I need to know those components, because I'm going like, okay, I'm a posting pro, but now you give us a challenge and going like, okay, so I have to just follow A, B, C, and D. But I feel threatened because I don't know what I'm doing now. All of a sudden, it comes. But thank you for having those points for us to follow, because I can have put them somewhere, so till I get in the groove.
Yeah, look,
But I think that was pretty
that's it.
cool.
I love that.
I
It
didn't know
all
you were gonna be through so soon. But I was like, oh, let me comb my hair.
You're beautiful, darling. Look, it is. It's just practice. You start, like when I first started making like videos for marketing, I used to write dot points behind a whiteboard, and then I would like read the script and, try to put all the key points in, like we taught inside of List Growth Made Easy. We showed you that marketing video to make. And now most of the time I can remember most of the things that I need to do, but it's taken years to remember all of these things. Like those 6 things that I shared with you today, I can remember those off the top of my head, but only because I teach it all day, every day, right? Every time I used to go back and do a lead magnet before it was something that I taught, I would always pull out that checklist and make sure I hit all of those points. Who else would like to share a key takeaway? Angela, our little secret squirrel.
Well, you are such a phenomenal coach. And you're drilling all of this in our head. And I see where you're going, because before long, it'll be like second nature to us when we get ready to do it. And putting all the steps together for the lead magnet. But we gotta, number one, just follow the process.
Yeah, baby. That's
Even
it.
though we like to try and reinvent the wheel. We try to reinvent the wheel, but you said follow the process. And I'm finding out following the process is the ultimate thing to do in order to get from A to Z. So over the weekend, I was going through doing all of this stuff, and I kept hearing you in my head, and follow the process. And even having to do it a second time, it was so easy. Yeah. So follow the process, basically.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
That's it. Once you get it all built out, it is, you just start to duplicate things. Those first couple of builds are the hardest, like anything you start. And then after a while, you'll just like see the paths. I remember when I couldn't see the path, and I used to print out screenshots and fake envelopes, and I would put them on a whiteboard and arrows to them all so that I could visually see where everything was connected. But eventually you just, I can map out now just with a couple of little diagrams and, little tiny pictures, but it took me a long time to really understand like the customer's journey and the pathway. And I love how you said don't reinvent the wheel. I've worked with lots of artists, and I see a beautiful artist in the house right now. I've worked with a lot of artists, and one thing I found with artists is, and not with Christine, because we discussed this in our DCA group, but one thing I did find with a lot of the artists that we work with is, one, they go, oh, but my business is different and I need to do it another way. And I'm like, you can be creative and do and reinvent the wheel with your art. But when it comes to sales and marketing, it's not rocket science. It is a system and a process that you'll learn. And everything that I teach is not like the thing that I've come up with. I've just worked out a process that works really well for our particular market, and I teach that. But everything I teach, I've learnt from somebody else, and I have not like reinvented the wheel. I've taken their things and I've added my own sparkle. And similar to the transformation that you guys give to your audiences, you want them to follow the process. You want them, because that's your zone of genius, and you know how good you are at that thing, and that's exactly what you want them to do, is just follow the process, because you know it will give those transformation and results. Thank you, Angela, for sharing.
You're welcome.
Now, who else would like, I always get 3. Who's going to be the third person to share a key takeaway from this morning's lesson? Come on, don't be shy, don't be shy. I'm going to call June. Hi, June. Hopefully June can unmute. Maybe. Or Christine, because you got your camera off. I know you jumped in late. Did you catch any of the live stream out there? You didn't? That's okay. You can go back to it. Sarah, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning, lovely lady.
I am sorry to say that I got interrupted, so I'm going to also have to go back and watch the video.
That's okay. It won't be anything new to you, but it will definitely, hopefully, be a little bit of a recap there for you. All right.
Every time I listen to this, it fills in some other gap or clarifies something, so it's always useful.
Well, that's awesome. Like I always say, turn up with your student hat on. Even I remember, it was probably about, 6 or 7 years ago, I went to a conference, and the conference I was going to, I was like, I know just as much as this lady. And I walked around all weekend just really just justifying that I was good, that I knew my stuff. But you know what? I spent all this money to travel. I went all the way there, and I didn't actually learn anything. I was like, oh yeah, I knew that. Oh yeah, I knew that. And after I got home, I'm like, what a waste of money. Like, I'm never doing that again. So wherever I go, no matter whether somebody's behind where I am or further ahead than I am, I always put my student hat on, and I'm like looking for that little golden nugget. Because doesn't matter where they are on their path, they've probably got a little golden nugget that I either needed to be reminded of or didn't even know. So having that student hat on all the time, like every day, be learning. Like I always say, I'll be learning every day until I'm on my deathbed, and then I'll be learning how to die well too. Okay, Rhonda is saying, I became a VIP, but I can't find where to log in. Okay, yes, you go to sparkleclassacademy.com. Across the top, you will see the Zoom links button. Click on the Zoom links button and then go to Monday Mentoring. Just make sure you are logged in to the Sparkle Class Academy portal. So to log in, if you're not logged in, you can check by going to sparkleclassacademy.com/login. And if you're logged in, you'll log in. It'll just take you straight to the library. And if you're not, log in and then go back to the Zoom links. The system needs to recognize who you are, and then they will grant you access to the Zoom room. But don't worry, you're not late. We've still got like 90 minutes together. So slowly make your way in. Any other VIPs as well. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. We have set up some pretty cool things over the last week. So I wanted to share with you some really fun things that we have started putting together on our website. So, when you come to the website, it's like any other website. It has all the things at the beginning here. But up the top here, we've added some navigation for you guys to make your life easier. So let's start at the live training. This went live last night. I'm still refining it and testing it, but I know a lot of people were having problems with the Google Calendar. And so check out this sexiness. All right, let me show you. I'm so excited. So you can see here what all of our upcoming events are, and if you click on the days, they will show you. If they've got a little line under them, that means something's happening on that day. And under each of them, they tell you if they're free or if they're paid. So if you're in a Marketing Impact Academy, I'm running classes for them. And then if you scroll all the way down, you can literally see all of the upcoming events as well. Pretty cool, right? And look, they're all like sexy and got pictures and everything. So that's one really fun thing for you that we've now got in there. Now, if you want to add an individual event, you can just click on it, right? And you'll see that they've got the events in there. Or if you want to add the entire calendar, up the top, you'll see the subscribe button. So you can click on subscribe, and then it will, if you go to Google Calendar, right, and then click this subscribe button or any of your calendars, hit subscribe. It will load it automatically into Google Calendar in your own time zone, and you'll get this little pop-up and click add to calendar. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to click the add button, and then if you don't have access.com, Okay. Apparently it's supposed to just do it automatically. All right, let's see if it's down the bottom here. So it's supposed to pop up automatically, or do you need that link? You see, I haven't even tested it yet. All right, let's try that again. Let's see what happens if we go this way. Add to calendar. If you don't have access, all right, let me see what happens if I post it up here. See, I have this. I said we're only testing it right now. Let's try again. Let's see if it adds. Okay. All right. I'll look into that and see why it's not popping up, because it's supposed to pop up down here in the archived area. Let's just turn off these. And it should show
Worked for me last night.
It worked for you last night? I wonder if it's because I've already added it or it's my calendar. I don't know. And I've had a lot of people tell me that it worked for them. So very, very interesting. Well, I literally only made it live last night before I went to bed. So if anyone's got any problems, let us know, as we were always refining and making things better. Thank you, Kat. All right. Now, here we've also, as well as the live training, I know at the bottom here, if you click full calendar as well, this is another fun fact. Here is you can go to pinboard feature, so you can look at it in pinboard mode. You can look at it in agenda, so everything in order, or you can also go back to that monthly view. And when you hover over the monthlies, they pop up and give you a bit more information as well. And then there's also a big subscribe button up the top here. Let's see if that one does any different. Oh dear. Testing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'll check into that later. But anyway, maybe it's because it's already my calendar that it's connected to. That might be the reason. All right, so that's the one thing that we've changed in regards to the calendar of events. So you now won't have that problem of not finding the buttons, and hopefully you'll be able to subscribe. Now, the other one is like, oh my God, which Zoom room am I in? You see, the Sparkle Class Academy is like a school. And, well, it's an academy. And we have different Zoom rooms for different classes and different levels of access. So we now don't recommend that you use any saved Zoom links that you may have, because sometimes we get bombers. We get people who jump on in who aren't supposed to be inside of the Zoom room. So we can change out these links, which we are giving you pre-warning. So the Zoom links are still active, but we are giving you a little bit of time to realize that this page is here now. And what actually happens is the system recognizes if you are in each of these different programs. And if you can't get in, it's because you're not a member, and it will send you to a checkout. If you want to, you can pay to upgrade to come in. But also, if you read the words, which not everyone does, it does tell you what type of members can get into each of these training sessions as well. And then you've got the VIP room for these. We do a community connection event every week. And then these are for our top tier clients. So where we've got a Zoom room for each of our top tier clients here as well. And then our top level, we have an open Zoom room, usually between 8 and 12 hours a day. This Zoom room is open. Usually Kat and I are in there most of the time. We sort of tag in and out. Sally goes and has lunch, and Kat goes, have a nice nap. So there you go. These are your different classrooms. And if you can't get in, I'll open in an incognito window. Let's have a look. Open in an incognito window. So if I am in, let me just come back to the incognito window, because it doesn't recognize that I am a member. What will happen is if I try to go into, say, today's session, Monday mentoring, it'll go, oh no, you don't have access. And then you just click join, and it will take you to join if you want to. So you can get 2 months for free, or you can pay month to month, cancel at any time to be a VIP for this every week 2-hour session. All right, so head to, it's got here. Deborah's asking a question. Kat, my computer just died. Will you send me the VIP link for Monday mentoring? Go to this link. Go to this link, Deborah. So go to sparkleclassacademy.com and then if you come along the top here, you'll see Zoom links, and you can click on Zoom links, and then you'll be able to click on Monday mentoring. So don't just choose the links that are in your emails any longer, because some of those have been changed. So come in through the website, and it'll prompt you if you have access to open the Zoom. All right. The other thing I wanted to show you as well is, like, where do you guys live? You seem to be everywhere. How many groups? How many things do you have, right? I can see Jacqueline going like this in the background. All right, so we've got a few different free communities. It really depends on, you know, what stage of business you're at and what is of interest to you. So we've got our Canva group where we run training in there once a week. This is our free training group for people who are just in startup businesses, which is our List Growth Made Easy challenge that is running right now. And then this is my passion project, helping people go live. So you can join the Go Live 365 or Sparkle Live 365, or as we like to call it, Slay, Sparkle Live all year. Also, we've got a group here for Keep and Kajabi users, so for funnel builders and course creators. And oh, this is a sneaky peek at something that's coming. And then also, this is where all the cool kids hang out. We play games, we listen to songs together, we chat, and this is our Discord community. And this is where our paid members hang out. So if you want to join any of these groups, they're open. This group is not open yet because this is in there, but it's a sneak peek at something that's not yet available. But there we go. That's how you find our communities. So they're all in one place now without getting lost, because honestly, guys, I've got hundreds of Facebook groups and a lot of them have either been archived or are floating around out there. But these are specific to what we teach inside the Sparkle world. I've got things on birds and I've got things on fasting and all sorts of things, but these are Sparkle World specific groups. So these are our brand new pages: the live training with the calendar, the Zoom link so you know what room to come into inside the Sparkle World, and then the Facebook and community group links there. So hopefully that's now going to be able to help you with navigating around the Sparkle world. All right, now I can see we've got a few questions coming in. If you want to drop a Q in the chat, I'm happy to answer any questions. You can ask me about list growth, automation, challenges, webinars, or consults. That's what I teach on. Don't ask me how to make candles or how to sew a button on straight. Can't do that. My husband's probably better at sewing than I am. But feel free to drop any questions and we'll do some questions out here, and then we're going to head into the VIPs. I'll just see there's a couple of... So when you went to Monday Mentoring in the Academy, it took you to LBME. Are you going to the landing page? Because the landing page is working. I checked it this morning with the Zoom link that I shared. I am doing what you were saying and still not letting me into Monday Mentoring with Sally. I am logged in, even updated, put my photo on. Kat, can you please double check and cross check that the Zoom link on that landing page is working? Yes, it's supposed to be Mentoring with Sally. All right, Kat will go across and double check. It was working for me this morning. But teething issues as well, guys. We've only just done all of this in the last week. I literally said to Kat one day, I go, this is what I want. That night, it was done by it was after midnight. She was staying up and building that page. And she's even got special code and things on that page that doesn't normally come with Kajabi. So it turns things on and off depending on what access you have and don't have as well. So Kat will go and double check that. If you want to get in now, though, shoot Kat a message in the DMs and she'll drop you the direct link as well. But she will also, I got her juggling lots of things always in the background. All right, so I'm going to come back to the VIP room. Oh, better bring you back over onto the screen. So what do you think about the new layout inside the Sparkle Class Academy website there? What do you reckon? A bit easier to navigate? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Did anybody come in through these Zoom links on the website at all, or did you just click on the email? Jacqueline?
Yes, I did. At first I thought, well, I was down there clicking on that calendar. I'm going like, what has Sally done to me now? But no, I struggled. But yeah, you have to be logged in first. That's the thing. But I was, because I've had up all day. But what was the question? I kind of get.
Oh yeah, what do you think about the new pages and
okay.
layouts?
Well, it's great because now, when I followed you and saw where you, but I went through and started clicking. It had Zoom links. I said, well, duh. So I went in and clicked on it and going like, oh, well, where is it now? Because I had it bookmarked. Yeah. And then I think it kind of changes. The landing page changed for me a little bit. Yeah. And I just went down through it and I said, oh, yeah, I remember, with the categories and stuff. And it's Monday, okay. Monday, okay. But it was cool. And I liked it. It's sweet, so I have to go looking around because even though it might be in my email, because I know one time it kept sending me, to someone else. But anyway, that's great. Yeah. I can't wait to do my calendar like that because one of my calendars, I have several, but one of my calendars, my regular email, I don't have my classes in there. It's in my main email. Because you have Google, you have to have this one. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to try it out when I get a chance.
Yeah, excellent. Kat says she has checked the page and it's working. Make sure you're logged in with the right email address. Is it the one that you use to purchase?
The only one.
Monday Mentoring. It has to be the one that you use to purchase Monday Mentoring. So if you're not logged in using that email address, then it's not going to recognize you. If you're still...
That was my old calendar, though. I mean, the old way.
Yeah. We've just got... Kat's just put in the chat that she's checked it. So for Rhonda, who's having issues, make sure you're in the right email address. That's the only other thing I can think of is that you're using a different one. If you're still having issues, just message us or email us. And Kat, it's probably easier in the email. She can actually check against your account. Sometimes people sign up and they accidentally type in the wrong address, like they'll write .con instead of .com because the N is right next to the M and it sort of kind of looks the same. So sometimes when people do purchase, they type in the wrong address, and that can also be a bit of a problem as well. So when you go to then log in with your right address, it's not going to recognize you. Any other cues out there in the big wide world? Did anyone come and join me in the Kajabi live the other day? I got interviewed by Kajabi and it was meant to be a 1 hour session, which turned into a 2 hour session. You did? Yes. What did you think?
I thought it was great. You were answering all the questions and there was some good questions that came in. And I was just thinking, join the program, because they were trying to get all they could get out of you, which, I mean, you're a pro, so you handle it well. And when I asked my question, she kept pushing it down, but she waited and saved it for the end. And that was when I was asking about the why. Yeah. And I thought that was just it was so enlightening just hearing the whole thing, but you were in your element because that's what you love to do. And when she asked the question about, somebody asked the question about, do you do full face when you doing your lines? And she said, well, I just come as I am. And so I've always wondered about that. And I'm thinking to myself, well, Sally said you need to be ready. But it was amazing. I watched the entire interview, so it was awesome.
I think sometimes like 20 somethings, like that's okay. I just find that when if I'm recording something that's going to be kept, say like this, I'll definitely put on some makeup. But if I'm jumping in like to community connect sessions, or if I'm just in the VOS with our diamond and platinum clients, I don't always put on a face because, you know, it's going into that kind of, it's kind of like what happens in the VOS stays in the VOS, we always say. Sometimes in my pajamas, sometimes I don't cook that often, but sometimes I'll be in the kitchen like cooking and mentoring at the same time, telling people where to click. But yeah, I don't like those kind of private sessions. It could be anywhere, wearing anything, and sometimes pajamas even. So but if I'm recording a live session, yeah.
I decided to do mine today, just a little bit.
Nice. Yay. Literally, I didn't even do my eyes this morning. I just put a little bit under here because I got like, you know, sunspots because of the Asian skin just under here, and lipstick, which was like while I was sitting here in front of the computer. So I was done in like probably 2 minutes. So, and no filters. This is it. This is how I roll.
And I did come in through the link
on the landing page.
Sign in on the page, yeah.
Nice.
And I thought, oh, that was easy. But I want to say this, even though you haven't asked it, I'm going through the links across the top, and I've come to the part where you have all the people listed in their businesses and stuff. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I don't know if it was under
the directory. Oh wow, yeah.
Directory.
I haven't looked in that for a really long time.
And I was like,
yeah.
And it's neat to have that here so that we can also, if we need something, we can go through our community, you know?
That's it. Everybody who's in the Sparkle world, you can go to the Sparkle directory and add your details. You also get a special code if you are in our sales and marketing school and you know, any of our paid programs. That's sort of all changing, but if you're in our paid programs, you do get to upgrade your listing type, and we can give you a code to do that. So I've totally forgot that it was there. You know, we set it up a long time ago, and we haven't promoted it for a really long time. So I'm just having a look now. Where is it? Because it's been a while since I've seen it. But also we've got all like the tools and things that we recommend. Where's the directory, Kat? You can see how often I actually come into my own website. Not that often. I've only been in there the last couple of days because we've been doing updates. I'm normally on a landing page or something like that. But there is a directory in here somewhere.
Yeah, it was across the top.
It was it's when you're logged in. I believe it might be when you're actually logged into the library. Yes. So let me do a share screen. So so when you log into the library, you can see the members and who they are, and if you put your information in there as well. But also, we do have another directory, which I need to find, where you can actually put all of your business details in, and I can't remember what it's called. It might be in our Asana links. Let me just check Asana. Oops. And you actually gave me a really good idea. It's something that we probably need to, I'll just come back to you while I jump in.
I want to say it was down under the tools because I scrolled through all of that.
Yeah.
And it had, I'm trying to see if I can go back to where I came in at. The Sparkle directory was listed in there under Slack.
Yeah.
And it's like this free listing. So I just decided to click on it and say, oh,
wow. Well, we can definitely give you an upgrade to your listing because of the program that you're in. I'm just going to log in to LastPass so I can get in. And then I'll show you guys what it actually looks like. We set it up a while ago. We did promote it for a little bit, but then we stopped promoting it, which is something we probably should do, because we've got quite a lot of you that it'd be really good, because we're all about creating an ecosystem here where we all buy from each other and hire each other. So let me find it, and then I can actually give you the real link. I'll look in here in Asana. Is it this one? Hopefully we're logging into the right area. And links. Let's see, directory. Maybe it's this one. Nope. I don't know if Kat knows where it is. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what? It might actually be under. I'm pretty sure I bought a domain for it as well so that it was going to be easier. Let's have a look. Is it in here? Oh, this is going to annoy me now because I know that it's really cool. Oh, dear. Oh, thank you, Kat. Directory.sparkleclubhouse.com. All right, we probably need to look at fixing that here. Oops, wrong button. All right, let's go back and have a look. So,
I think it's just HTTP.
yeah.
Rather than that,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So here we go. So this is the Sparkle directory. So on here, you can actually scroll down and you can list yourself under different categories. And then here is some of the Sparkle members in here. And you can search by, you know, location. You can search by what people do. So you can come in here and just click the join button, and you can get yourself a free directory listing just here. But if you are an elite Sparkle member, so anyone who's in our paid community group, you can create a listing, but you need to reach out to us. And oh, what's going on there, Kat? We'll have a look into that because it's been a while since we've used it. But we can give you a code, I believe, from memory where you can create a free listing. So, Kat, can we put that onto IDS and get all of that stuff fixed up again? Because I totally forgot it was there because it's been a while since we've promoted it. But, you know, with everyone that's sort of come in through the Canva challenge and everything, this would be a really nice place for them to all start kind of helping each other and hiring each other. So feel free, everybody, to at least go in and start your free directory listing, and then we'll sort out for all of our paying clients how to get you access to upgrade without actually having to pay the annual fee. So Kat and I will pop that into our IDS, which stands for Identify, Discuss, and Solve. That's what we do here with everything we do. Every time something pops up in our head, we add it to the IDS list. So we've identified there's a problem, we discuss it so that we can then solve it. And most of them come up in our team meeting, but you get into a habit. Every time something comes up, it's like add it to IDS, add it to IDS, add it to IDS. So you should have that as well. I'm just telling everyone should have an IDS list. The type of meeting we run, it's called a level 10 meeting. You can Google it. There's YouTube videos all about it. But we run a level 10 meeting with our team every single week. And part of that level 10 meeting is the IDS. We actually spend a good hour on that. All right. Do we have any other questions here? And we're going to come across to the VIPs soon because we're going to go dark. Hey, everyone. So happy to be here, catching your first live while you're driving. Yay. Hi there. Is it Tika? Hi, Tikia. Lovely to meet you. I'm so glad that you made your first live. That's so cool. All right. Any questions from the VIPs? I know we're going to go dark and look at all your shiny stuff soon in about 9 minutes. But do you have any questions or anything you would like to ask now before we go dark?
I do.
Yes, go for it.
I just signed up for Keep, but it was like Friday.
Yes.
And so I've been checking my Keep account every 5 minutes, but I know it takes I think they said 48 hours, 2 business days before you push me through.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So, Kat, have you filled in the form? Have you inside of the academy?
I filled in the form. That's
beautiful.
Exactly.
So I know Kat's been slowly working her way through and granting everything. So it should be in your account. Do you want to do a share screen for me so I can actually check your account? Because you just might not be quite looking in the right area. So if you do a share screen, we can check that.
Okay. If you're willing to, let me let me see what I got up. I'm like, I want you to see my porn. No, I'm just kidding.
Just push that to the back, love. You can check that out later.
Oops. No, wait a minute. Let me quit being silly.
Oh, we used to have Zoom bombers coming in and pushing porn to the screen when Zoom, like when the pandemic first hit.
Really?
It was so horrid. I remember running a live webinar, and then these Zoom bombers were coming in before they put all of the protection things in place to stop them from coming in, back when anyone could access without passwords. And oh my goodness, it was so difficult trying to run and stay professional during a recording while all this porn stuff was up on the screen for everyone.
Maybe this is mine. I don't know. Okay.
All right, let's have a look at this.
Okay. Clear. Okay. Let's see. Here we go.
All right, sorry, if you want to navigate into Keep, let's do this.
Oh, I'm clicking on it instead of, I'm forgetting you. I'm sharing the screen.
That's okay. So go down the bottom on the left-hand side to the word automations.
That's what I did earlier because I went and saw the video.
Yep, excellent. All right, and then what you want to do is from there you want to click on, hang on, let me do my fancy thing that I figured out how to do.
Oh, fancy.
Click here on advanced.
Okay. Awesome. Just let it go. Well, I see that wasn't in there before.
I'm sure.
So she's probably filled all the requests I last looked.
And then you just click on there, finish setup.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I didn't want to do anything until you told me. I'm going, I'm not stepping into that. You know, but then and I thought the video was like an hour, and I went back, it was like 9. I'm like, man.
Yeah, no, wait until they're there. So now you're in there, you can go and do the lessons. We'll start from the landing page lessons, and that's where you're going to start in this one right here. So
Yay.
Go and start the lessons and work your way through. We're actually going to be building out from here today. So there's going to be a little line that comes out here, and today we're going to be putting in some emails over here. So
I am just too excited.
Look at this.
I'm like a little kid.
Look at me and my little drawings now, Kat.
And I'm loving every minute. I'm going like, more and more.
So we're going to be doing 3 emails today in our lesson. So yeah, it's going to be fun. They're actually in 2 separate segments, but yeah, we're going to be doing some lessons and learning about tagging and everything. So yeah, I'm super excited. Do you know, I've known Annotate has been on this for a really long time, but I forget to use it all the time. And then my marketing guy was in the other day, and like he's circling things on my screen, and I'm like, duh, like I've known that's been there for years. And
that's right.
Well, normally when I do like in the room with the VIPs, when we go dark, I'm go left, up, down, left, right. Now I don't need to do that. I just have to circle things. I'm like, oh, that's so much smarter. What are you doing, Sally?
So cool.
Awesome. All right.
Where is the Annotate located?
So at the very top of the screen where the screen share button is, you'll see the view options button. You can click on that, and if you go down, you'll see the word annotate. I can't show you in Zoom. Zoom doesn't let you show Zoom.
Oh, I see it.
I see it because I clicked on it, but I learn something new every day.
Well, we can all play Mr. Squiggle. So if I do a line and now somebody else add to that, and we can create a picture, like, you know, like if we all pick a different color, we can add to each other's pictures.
Oh, you can pick colors?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We can, look at this. Oh, look, we're all drawing now. That's right. You got to give them some big googly eyeballs.
We do every day.
So, you know, we're playing Draw Something or Pictionary inside a Discord. We can get into Zoom now and actually, you know.
Oh, man, that thing makes me, we need new games. Me and
Well,
Pictionary.
you know, when you get to silver level, you can actually choose your category as well. So you can go to animals or all sorts of things inside of Pictionary.
Yeah. Oh,
but
okay.
I've got to have the time to go and find games for you as well. So, you know, give me once a month, I'll try and find new games. But
I told Tammy, I said, Tammy, I'm going to start a pro contest in the next meeting. We need new games. So we
Well,
were like,
the more you
fall on our
upgrade, the
face.
more games you will get. So you ladies are like, you guys are doing amazing, doing all the upgrading.
Well, I don't know what's up or down. I mean, it's like then you really 1 minute you're in level 2 and the next minute you're in level 9. I mean, I don't understand which way it goes, up or down.
Yeah. So there are points that you get as you go through. So the more you participate, the more points you get. And every minute you can get anywhere between 1 and 25 points. It just randomly will give you points. And then it sort of slows. It doesn't go, like you can't just comment and get a point for every minute. It will automatically pick points for you, and then if you look at that little line that falls across inside of Discord, when you hit the top so you'll see that little pink or purple line that slowly moves up. When it hits the top, you level up to the next level, and it drops back down. You got to level up again. So you've got your levels, so levels 1 through to 100. Okay. And then you've got your ranking. So depends. I think I actually got pipped this week. I think I'm sitting at level 2, like I'm ranked 2.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like,
I think Tammy,
she plays by herself.
Yeah, I think Tammy, well, last night my daughter and I were playing on my phone together, actually the whole family were all sitting around my phone playing Pictionary and then the song game together. But yeah, it's so fun playing with you guys inside of Discord. But yes, I'm definitely going to find more games, and as you level up, when you get to level 20, you will get access to the next level, so you can actually choose categories and do other things inside of the Pictionary
and
game.
How about some hints? Because it's fun playing with you because the hints were there, or skip, or something.
Everyone can,
like,
yeah.
Oh, that's a wedding. How come that's not a wedding?
But as you upgrade, you get more privileges inside of Discord. So yeah, super, super fun. Elfrida apparently is having trouble getting into the Zoom room.
Oh, Frida.
Oh, darling. Go to sparkleclassacademy.com/Zoom links. You should be able to get in that way. Otherwise, if you need help to get in, we've still got another hour to go. Then Kat will just send you the direct link for now. Kat, is there another place for me to access VIP? I keep getting a message that I haven't signed up, and I'm on my hubby's computer, though, through the academy, and I have a host of other meetings in progress. Okay, I don't know what's going on there.
That was me, and I'm in.
Oh, you came in. Oh, hello. You're hiding down the bottom.
You're right.
Yay.
It's not the Monday, it's the Zoom links. It's there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, excellent. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Look, it's just a little bit of navigating around the school, right? When we all start a new school, it's figuring out where all the rooms are and where to go, but you're doing amazing. All right, Elfrida, message Kat. She'll send you the direct link if you're a Monday mentoring client. All right, let's go dark, guys. So for all of those beautiful people out there who have caught us on the live stream, if you would like access to join us inside of Monday Mentoring, you can do that. Just go to Monday Mentoring. Oh, no. I've got to remember. Go to mentoringwithsally.com. I was outvoted. My team, I said, I don't want to call it Mentoring with Sally, but I was outvoted. Apparently it's Mentoring with Sally. So mentoringwithsally.com. Hopefully the link has been set up with my husband. He does all of the redirection links for us, and you can join. It's only $47 a month and literally 2 hours together every Monday. So if that's something that you're interested in, you will get access to hours of content and training, because every week I teach, and then we do Q&A, and the library itself is fully searchable, so you can always find the content later. So it's pretty fun. And and you get all extra benefits, like inside a Discord, you get put into other special fun things. So if that's something you're interested in, head to I'm still not used to it. Mentoring with Sally. It's been Monday Mentoring for the last few years, so I'm shifting to mentoringwithsally.com. Now, if you are wanting to make sure you stay up to date with all of our live events, you can head there to sparkleclassacademy.com/calendar. That's going to show you all of our live events. I've got another I've got another 1 hour with our VIPs. Then I've got to go away, and then I'll be back for list growth at 11 o'clock. So 2 hours from now. All right, guys, have a fabulous day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. And I will see you probably in our next session, listgrowthmadeeasy.com, if you haven't already joined.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. If you